Right now, live at 5, the Duluth community is honoring a local businessman and the impact he is leaving behind. Plus,
there's now a way to make sure you don't miss out on the COVID-19 vaccine.
This as the state's vaccine shipments continue lagging behind due to winter weather across the country. And as many head south this time of year to avoid the cold, they were faced with an even bigger problem. We'll hear from a local woman who is in Texas, where winter weather continues to cause chaos in the southern state.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over the city of Duluth as we inch closer to the weekend. Winter weather across the country is causing delays for vaccine shipments nationwide and in our area. Plus, we're looking into how to find a vaccine near you. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Tonight we're hearing more about the lasting legacy a prominent Duluth businessman left on the community. Joel Leibovitz passed away Saturday. The UMD grad launched many successful ventures in the area. That includes expanding the family business Maurice's into a chain of nearly 200 stores. Also, UMD's School of Business and Economics is named after him. UMD Chancellor Lenley Black says Leibovitz made a massive impact on the university.
He mentored with our faculty, our department chairs, our deans, to help them understand how to be the best they could be. He was also a mentor for business people throughout Duluth and throughout the Arrowhead region.
Leibovitz was 93 years old. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll hear more about his contributions and how he continues to inspire local entrepreneurs to this day. Minnesota's vaccine shipments are still lagging due to the country's winter weather. Today, state health leaders say they had to postpone appointments at 2 community vaccination sites. 6 locations are impacted tomorrow as well. If the delays continue, state leaders say it could mean significant challenges for both the state vaccination sites and other providers. Meanwhile, hospitals in Itasca County say they're seeing delays in their vaccine shipments too. However, according to public health leaders, the delays shouldn't have a major impact on their scheduling. Hospitals are currently using doses from Pfizer and Moderna, but say they'll gladly take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine once it's approved. Due to an already limited supply, if you are offered a vaccine outside of your area, officials say you should go get it.
The general consensus right now is if you are offered a vaccine and you have the ability to go get it wherever you can go. If you are on a list and you get called, take advantage of the opportunity.
If you have questions regarding your eligibility or future appointments, you should contact your local clinic. There is now an easier way to get vaccinated. Minnesota launched a new COVID-19 vaccine connector, which will help find out when, where, and how people can get their shot. CBS3's Leanne Valdez shares how it works.
Health officials say this new online tool is one step closer to connecting all Minnesotans with the COVID-19 vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccine connector is for those who have not yet been vaccinated and would like to. Currently in Minnesota, those who are eligible for a vaccine are limited, but health officials say this tool will notify you when it's your turn for a shot. To sign up, there's a website you'll need to visit and fill out a questionnaire, answering questions around your demographic, medical history, and contact information. Health officials say this is also an important way to make sure those who have been disproportionately hit by COVID-19 get vaccinated.
This will help us improve our ability to make sure that those disproportionately affected communities, including communities of color and American Indians, are able to access the vaccine.
Health officials say so far more than 50,000 Minnesotans have signed up. And after you fill out that questionnaire, then the waiting game begins. You'll get notified by email, phone call, or by text when it's your turn to get a shot in your area.
Thank you, Leanne. If you would like more information about the COVID-19 vaccine connector, you can head to our website. Wisconsin is also launching a new way to determine your COVID vaccine eligibility. An online registry will go live next month. It will help people determine if they are eligible for the shot, where they can get it, and allow them to schedule an appointment. The registry will undergo testing next week with a full launch for all vaccinators starting April 1st. State health officials say while this will help them streamline the process, access to the vaccine is still the biggest challenge.
And all our vaccinators are committed to getting every vaccine in arms as quickly, as safely, and as equitably as possible. And they are ready to administer far more vaccines than we currently receive.
The registry can send reminders to those already vaccinated to make sure they get their second vaccine dose. It can also help them monitor for any side effects after they get the vaccine. The White House and congressional Democrats are revealing their sweeping immigration bill today. It would offer a pathway to citizenship for millions of undocumented immigrants. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
Congressional Democrats have unveiled the White House-backed U.S. Citizenship Act, a sweeping immigration overhaul bill that would offer a path to citizenship for roughly 11 million undocumented immigrants.
We are confident that we can get this done. The American people support this. It's long overdue. Millions have been waiting for relief.
The proposal would automatically make farm workers, temporary protected status holders, and undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children known as Dreamers eligible for green cards. After 3 years, they could apply for citizenship. And it would establish an 8-year path to citizenship for all other eligible undocumented immigrants who arrived in the U.S. by January 1st. They would need to undergo background and national security checks, as well as file taxes and pay application fees.
We maximize the ability of finding pathways for people to make themselves right with the law.
Democrats have the majority in the House, but over in the Senate, under current rules, at least 10 Republicans would have to back the plan and would likely push for border enforcement and a more narrow focus.
We'll have to deal with a secure border and make sure the magnets to track another way are dealt with.
Top Democrats in the White House have indicated a willingness to tackling immigration reform through smaller measures.
There are others who want to do piecemeal, and that may be a good approach, too. That's up to the Congress to decide.
It's been more than 3 decades since Congress passed major immigration reform.
Today, the Biden administration also issued new guidance for deportation enforcement agents. ICE officials are being instructed to focus on arresting immigrants who pose a national security or public safety threat and those apprehended near the border on or after November 1st of last year. Well, Dave's here for a first look at the weather. Dave, no trouble starting my car this morning, so that was nice.
Yeah, that is good to hear. That's one of the benefits of the warm-up that's been coming our way. And along with the warmer temperatures, of course, we dared to raise up some clouds and drop down a little bit of snow. And we can see the clouds still clinging to much of our area, and the snow showers still popping up around the head of the lakes. It was thickest mostly up the North Shore, where up to 4.5 inches fell there. I'll show the road conditions in a few more minutes. They're a little bit iffy in the Arrowhead, but not too bad for other places. We do look like we're going to see a little bit of that light snow continuing tonight as we go on through the night, really just light scattered flurries. So here's a live look at what's happening just south of Cotton on Highway 53, and looks like our road crews are doing a good job of keeping roads good there. Again, it's the North Shore where things are just a little more indifferent. Eyeing up our short-term forecast tonight, still a 30% chance for more flurries, like I mentioned. And here in the Twin Ports, we'll bottom out around 0. Could go as cold as 10 below farther inland in Minnesota, but we'll top out near 15 above Friday afternoon with partial sunshine. For the weekend, we'll start it with even more sunshine and warmer temperatures. And with the 7-day forecast in a few minutes, I'll show you how long conditions like that will dare to last.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, the city of Ashland is celebrating a homegrown champion. Plus, the future of a controversial gravel pit will be decided in Bayfield County. City by City is up next. Plus, tonight at 6, the Drummond Elementary School is getting national recognition for work in the classroom.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS3. CBS3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
New name name, same great service. Auto Care Collision Center has joined the CarStar family, and we're ready to serve the Northland. Call CarStar Auto Care Collision for your auto body repair needs. Tired of the cold? Then shop for your next vehicle during Kerry Toyota's annual indoor used car sale. We're filling the showroom with used vehicles and slashing prices. Every eligible used vehicle at Kerry Toyota comes with a Carfax, quality inspection report, and manufacturer powertrain warranty. Plus, with your used car purchase, receive a Kerry Toyota gift pack, including TowPro locator and $200 gift card. Hurry to experience the quality difference during Kerry Toyota's annual indoor used car sale. Voted best car dealer 22 times.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. Look, with the uncertainty of the virus and vaccines, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Here's the bottom line. Call to get significant benefits at no additional cost and see if your zip code has coverage with the Give Back benefit. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-916-5591. That's 1-800-916-5591 now.
Join Black Bear Casino Resort as we give you a chance to multiply your moolah. Saturdays in February from 6 to 9 p.m., 3 players each hour will be selected and get a chance to multiply their moolah up to $7,500 in cash. 12 lucky winners every Saturday in February. Earn entry starting January 31st. For more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com. Multiply your moolah Saturdays in February and make the Bear your place.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain. Dave will be in with this week's forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. Celebrating a hometown champion in Ashland, plus thanking healthcare workers in Grand Marais. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. Kicking things off in Cook County, where the North Shore Healthcare Foundation paid special thanks to workers on the front lines of COVID-19 with 300 handwritten notes of thanks. The notes were dropped off at several healthcare locations across the county, including the Sawtooth Mountain Clinic Medical Campus in Grand Marais. Moving now to Iron River, Wisconsin, where the future of a controversial gravel pit will be decided by the Bayfield County Planning and Zoning Committee later tonight. The pit would be located on a 40-acre piece of property that is just 2,000 feet from the Hart Lake. A petition to block the pit's development has garnered 800 signatures. A permit for the pit was already denied in a town board vote of 5-0, but will now be decided by the county. And finally, we'll finish off in Ashland, where the city is celebrating hometown hero Jared Stricker for an undefeated wrestling season. Stricker went 17-0 this past year with a win at state in the 170-pound weight class. The city celebrated his achievements with a parade along Main Street. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come, we're hearing from some snowbirds in Texas after the winter weather followed them down south.
Record high for today is 53 above, set in 1981. Over the next few days, we're going to get much warmer than the normal of 25, but not quite that warm. We'll talk about temperature trends and any precip chances that'll be coming back, coming up after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. When you have a 2-inch lift, rugged Goodyear Duratrack tires, and Rancho shocks, when you have all that, the last thing you'll need is a road. The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss, ready to off-road, right from the factory.
Get all of this and more in a Silverado Trail Boss for a great value. Use a $4,250 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, eligible GM card members can use an additional $1,000 in bonus earnings toward their purchase.
It's the biggest free boat show going on now at Link Wreck in Minot. With $1,000 instant savings, you can have your choice of the StarCraft LX8 Fish or Stealth 166 Tiller powered by Mercury and save over $7,000. Something for everybody, something for every budget.
Complying with national guidelines is made easy with the CETA's commercial touchless forehead thermometer. The Instant Read LCD digital display yields an accurate body temperature reading from 2 to 4 inches within half a second. From schools, offices, shops, and all other public places, keep yourself safe and compliant with a hands-free thermometer that's easy to install and easier to use. Visit www.cetusonline.com. That is CETUSonline.com.
Lake Superior College is nationally recognized for quality and affordability, offering over 90 programs including career, technical, and general studies for transfer. At LSC, you can start here, save thousands. Apply for free at lsc.edu.
Local news and local weather here on CBS3.
Outfit your Can-Am with a plow from Duluth Lawn and Sports.
Don't let the weather ruin your day.
Covered by a winter storm watch.
Dave Anderson, Caitlin Moffat, and Peter Kavitkauskas. The CBS3 weather team, tracking more than just severe storms. Dave.
CBS3 weather is brought to you by Kerry Toyota.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Last night and today, snow ran from about a trace to an inch for many communities, but thanks to lake enhancement, up the North Shore is where it came down the fastest and the flurriest. 4.5 inches for parts of Cook County have been reported, and that's led to some scattered slippery spots on 61 and 1 heading up towards Ely and parts of the interior Arrowhead as well. So travel a little bit carefully if you're taking off from work or heading out to work or going out and about, whatever. The rest of the region seems to have some pretty decent road conditions for now, and they probably won't even think about degrading again until Sunday when our next chance for snow comes around. That's going to be a 30% shot for pretty much a similar round like we saw today. What we're seeing right now at the airport in Duluth is a current temp of 13. Relative humidity is 67% with a west-southwest wind going 6 miles per hour. And 30.34 inches of mercury is our barometric pressure. Now getting into the current temperatures, it's hard to believe now after basking in this warmth that it was so bitterly cold. What, 2 days ago? 20 above in Watersmeet, 17 for Ironwood, and 14 to 19 in northwestern Wisconsin, including 14 in Hayward, 19 around LaPointe, 16 in the middle for Superior. 16 is also the current temp in Moose Lake. Just a hair cooler towards Cloquet. Silver Bay's in that 12 mix as well. And we have lower teens for the Iron Ranges and Border Country. And overnight tonight, it may go as cold as 10 below again, parts of the interior Minnesota there, but around 0 to even a few degrees above 0 for the rest of us. And then temperatures just keep on increasing as we go into next week. Doppler map right now shows clouds associated with that small system that brought the snow shower still with us, and a couple of snow showers still popping up here and there in Wisconsin and Minnesota. As the night goes on, even the UP could see a little bit of that activity. In fact, thanks to winds becoming a little more westerly, northwesterly, it's going to probably start to thicken up there a little bit. But by snowbelt standards, probably not that big a deal at all. Then tomorrow, things should start to clear up and calm down for Minnesota and Wisconsin, at least as higher pressure settles in. Partial sunshine on Friday, then mostly sunny on Saturday. Although, again, because of the winds, the snowbelt and the UP just might keep getting some light snow showers. Well, once we get done with Friday and Saturday in the high pressure system, a low is going to lurch its way up towards us from the southwest. And even though it's only bringing a 30% chance for light snow again, it's going to make things warmer, becoming fairly mild into the mid-20s by Sunday, which will turn into the mid-30s perhaps by Monday. So how long will that last? We'll figure it out now with our 7-day forecast tonight in Minnesota. Not so bad for those temperatures, 10 below inland, 3 above even by the lake, 30% chance for some more flurries, 30% shot in Wisconsin and the UP. Low temps there. Could go as cold as 5 below inland around Hayward, and then 3 above for places like Ashland. Tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, high temps, 15 to 17 above. Partly sunny for Wisconsin, but flurries could last longer in Michigan. For Minnesota, becoming partly sunny and dry with highs from 13 to 18, which is really still lower than the normal of 25, but we'll catch up with that come Sunday. 20 Saturday, 25 Sunday, 35 Monday and Tuesday. And then we do start to step back a little bit for temperatures come next Wednesday and Thursday, but really only by a hair.
Wow, Monday, Tuesday there, looking quite warm.
Yeah, that might not be days to get out on the ice on Lake Superior.
Yeah.
You don't want to risk a repeat of Gilligan's Island floating away again.
That's true, that's very true.
Hats off to those guys who were rescued and did the rescue.
Yeah, good day to just go out for a nice walk and enjoy the sun and, some warmth. Exactly. Thanks, Dave. Many Northlanders try to escape the winter months by heading down south, but recently some have found themselves in the middle of a very dangerous situation. Mitzi Glowacki is a snowbird who lives in Sturgeon Lake during the summer and Alamo, Texas in the winter. The past few days, Texas has experienced some of the coldest temperatures ever recorded there. Like millions of Texans, Glowacki lost power, water, and heat. She says the temperature in her house has dropped as low as 40 degrees, forcing her to sleep in a hotel for a couple of nights. She told us the cold temperatures are so dangerous because the houses down south are not built for the cold.
I have a mobile home, and it's not insulated very well. When it's cold here, it's cold inside. When it's hot outside, it's hot in here. If you don't have air conditioner or heat, it doesn't take long for it to either cool down or heat up.
Glowacki says she has power back, but no water. She said she had to use water from her pool to flush her toilet, but she's hopeful because temperatures are forecasted to get into the 80s soon. The Lake Superior Zoo has finally reopened a new exhibit that was destroyed almost 9 years ago. The floods of 2012 destroyed what was once the polar bear habitat at the zoo. Now, after years of restoration, bears are back in that renovated exhibit, which is called Bear Country. Tundra and Banks are Alaskan brown bears, and they can grow to be some of the biggest bears on Earth.
We renovated and made one large exhibit to be able to have brown bears in it. So our 2 brown bears that we have right now are about 500 pounds. They're going to get to be about 1,000 pounds, and we needed a lot of space for these guys.
The flood also damaged the otter's habitat, but that's been fixed up to host these 2 new guys, Logan and Brule. In all, renovations cost nearly $4 million. About half came from the state and the rest from a local sales tax. The zoo is open Friday through Sunday in February and Thursday through Sunday in March. It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing. Meet Ginger. She's a feisty girl with a big personality. It may take her a little while to warm up to new people, but after that, she is ready to play. She is a little bit iffy around other cats and definitely does not get along with dogs. Ginger is still a kitten, so she has plenty of energy for getting into some mischief. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Ginger, then you can call the number on your screen. What a cutie. Still to come, University of Wisconsin students could see a return to normal as early as next fall. The details when we come back.
Menards has the best and brightest ideas for lighting your home. Explore our lighting showroom and get the update you're looking for in any room. Find your style with over 1,000 options with Patriot Lighting. Add a sophisticated look with the Chantel collection. The chandelier is just $124.99. Or choose an industrial style with the Steel collection. This 6-light island light is only $179.99 during Menards Race to Savings Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. Look, with the uncertainty of the virus and vaccines, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Here's the bottom line. Call to get significant benefits at no additional cost and see if your zip code has coverage with the Give Back benefit. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-916-5591. That's 1-800-916-5591 now.
Last year, when people were going hungry, Subaru and our retailers donated 50 million meals to Feeding America. And yet, 1 in 4 children may still face hunger. So as part of our love promise, Subaru and our retailers are doing it again, donating an additional 100 million meals to help those in need. Love, it's never been needed more than right now. Subaru, more than a car company.
There is nothing that we want more than students learning together safely.
And we only get to do that if we can all get through this together with everybody safe and healthy.
We can do this.
We can do this.
When's the last time you went back to Appalachia?
It's been years. A lot of old ghosts.
The monsters among us aren't aberrations. They're a reflection of who we are.
This agent needs to be out of rotation until she can heal from PTSD of the most egregious kind.
This is going to get very ugly.
Everything that happens on a day-to-day basis in terms of news, no matter what happens in news, weather is always constant, weather is always changing as well. So it's still an important role as the meteorologist to kind of still stay grounded and to kind of just know that role and what to take and kind of just make sure you're delivering what's the most important for your viewers. But then also I like to touch base on the national things. All of those news stories also tie in with weather stories because they do go kind of hand in hand.
Watch Jenna and Caitlin in the morning at 5 and 6 a.m.
Join us weeknights. We're live at 5 as we go around the Northland city by city. The University of Wisconsin system president wants at least 3/4 of all classes to be taught in person this fall. Tommy Thompson says he's directed all UW campuses to make sure students have a traditional campus experience. He says the system's aggressive testing protocols, social distancing, and masks have kept COVID-19 infection rates low. He says the time has come to resume as much of an in-person campus experience as possible this fall. And now an update to a story we first brought you Tuesday. Wisconsin's governor has signed a bill that will cut taxes for businesses that took loans during the pandemic. The new law makes Paycheck Protection Program loans tax deductible. The loans are already tax deductible under federal law, but not under state law. It's estimated to result in a state tax cut of $540 million by the middle of 2023. Hayward business leaders told us earlier this week they did not think taxing the loans was fair because they didn't know that at the time they applied.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, millions in Texas told to boil water as the state grapples with bursting pipes and empty store shelves. How the weather disaster could lead to the largest insurance claim filing in the state's history. Plus, NASA nails the landing. After 7 minutes of terror, the rover Perseverance arrives on the red planet to hunt for signs of past life. And Naomi Osaka beats Serena Williams in a battle for the ages. Why it could be farewell for the greatest of all time. That's tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health St. Mary's Heart and Vascular Center. Don't avoid care during COVID-19. Ask your doctor how to stay heart healthy.
At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, we help your family see well. We check your child's need for glasses, and we screen for problems which are best treated early in life. We test your parents for diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma. These often have no early symptoms, so regular eye exams are important. And we care for you, providing routine and emergency care for your lifetime. Call now to schedule an appointment at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Amazing power, amazing speed, one ultra cool price. Take your internet to the extreme, starting at $19.99 a month for 1 year. Experience blazing hot speeds from 60 meg up to 1 gig. Turn up the intensity with powerful in-home Wi-Fi and stay chill with 99.99% network reliability. Get extreme internet starting at $19.99 a month for 1 year. Dial 844-EXTREME2.
Singing a song, and it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How could anything be wrong? A good day from morning till night. Yes, it's a good day from morning till night. A good day from morning till night.
Get your new Aaron snowblower from Duluth Lawn and Sport, 4715 Grand Avenue, Duluth.
There's now a way to make sure you don't miss out on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Well, we did get a little snow last night, and that did slick up a few roadways. I'll talk about the road conditions.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3.
Join us weeknights for Live at 5 as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men, celebrating 30 years in business in 2021 with 30% off store-wide, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Thursday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight, we're hearing more about the lasting legacy a prominent Duluth businessman left on the community. Joel Leibovitz passed away Saturday. The UMD grad launched many successful ventures in the area. That includes expanding the family business, Maurice's, into a chain of nearly 200 stores. Also, UMD's School of Business and Economics is named after him. Well, there is now an easier way to find a vaccine with Minnesota's new COVID-19 vaccine connector, which will help find out when, where, and how people can get their shot. The COVID-19 vaccine connector is for those who have not yet been vaccinated and would like to be. Health officials say this tool will notify you when it's your turn for a shot. And coming up tonight at 6, the Drummond Elementary School is getting national recognition for work in the classroom. The school was one of only 8 in Wisconsin chosen for the Blue Ribbon School program. Tonight at 6, we'll hear from the district administrator to learn more about what set Drummond apart from other schools in the nation. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you right back here at 6.